Everybody's good? All right, well, let's get started. So I'm going to be a good girl today, and I'm going to stick to the instructions and the steps. And we're going to go ahead and get our dressing completed first so we can get that ready, set aside so all of the flavors can be incorporated by the time that we actually add it on to our salad, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is prepare our crispy shallot vinaigrette, and we're going to warm some olive oil in a skillet. But first, we got to go ahead and slice those shallots, and then we're gonna go ahead and fry them in a skillet until they're golden brown, okay? All right. So let's go with our shallot.
So how much
So
olive
here's
oil are we using to fry the shallots? Is it the whole 1/3 cup?
that is a great question. Yes.
It's the
Thanks,
whole
Naya.
1/3 cup.
Yep.
Okay,
And then because we're gonna use that oil, that same oil is gonna go into, and the shallot is gonna go into the dressing.
got it.
So the flavor of the shallots is going to infuse into the oil. We're going to have the crispy shallots in the dressing, but that oil, Valerie is saying no. No. Mary put her hands on her hips. Do we have any objections? And Jean is just laughing. What is Well, I watched the rest. Valerie, okay, Valerie's on it. She said yes. So I watched this on the video first. So what I saw was the shallots got fried in the oil. You set that aside to cool, and then you use the shallots and the oil for your dressing.
Okay.
Okay? All right,
Uh-huh.
cool. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut open my shallot. And I'm gonna use the whole, yep, yep. Thank you. And while we're doing that, getting our shallots ready to be sliced, Naya is going to give us our fun facts. I love shallots. I'm actually starting to. Hi, Naya. I know that's right. Mary said yes, honey. So let's get this cooking. Let's get this cooking commencing because we are hungry in here. I love that. Yeah. Is that what you said? It's a well, shallots are a little bit stronger, as far as like the taste is concerned. When you're thinking about, it's almost like the smaller, uh, the onion looking thing, the more flavor. So you
Okay.
think about like how garlic, it's like so little, but it's packed with like so much flavor. So shallot kind of reminds me of that same thing. So although it is a smaller version in the onion family, it is packed with a lot of really amazing flavors. And these are some of like some great things that you can do, like save your shallot skins. So for those of you know, we talk about this a lot. If you want to make a vegetable broth and you have like a bag of stuff that you just been saving, these shallot skins are amazing to throw into that bag. So when you're ready and your bag is full, you can go ahead and use it and throw that whole bag of stuff and make your own vegetable broth. Okay. So what I'm going to start doing now is you see my shallot, I'm going to slice it on the short end because I want nice little thin ringlets like this. Can you see that? Like the little circles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now there's no right or wrong. So if whatever way you decide to do it, it's fine. You just want thin slices. And if you guys need me to hold it up again, Mary Allen Crowley, did you see that? Okay. All right.
You first cut the shallot in half.
Well, no, I just so
Oh,
when you open up the whole thing, there's like normally like two pieces inside. So no, I didn't cut it in half. But if you want to, you can. You just don't want to cut it too small because it'll cook faster and you don't want it to burn.
okay.
So we want it like at a size to where, it's gonna cook good, but we want them a golden brown, not burnt. But a little bit of burnt never hurt anybody. I call it like scalding things. I like my onions like a little charred, but for this, we want it to be a golden brown. All right, so we're gonna thinly slice. See? I knew it.
So I have a question. But
Yes.
versus the red onion, like if you have a shallot, what's the difference there? Red onion, yes.
We can look up the right, because it does look a lot. I was thinking the same thing. It does look a lot like red onions, but Naya can, while we're doing this, and we can pull up the red onion fun facts and then talk about that too. But as she just stated, the shallots, smaller, it is more condensed with antioxidants and vitamins and nutrients, and it's really good for you. Now, out of all the onions, though, the red onion is actually the best. So it's that one with the color, even though to me, this is very much purple. I'm starting to wonder sometimes, do I have issues with my colors? Because I see purple, but they call it red. So I'm like, whatever. But that's the ways of the world. It's like the sky is blue. No, it's not. The sky is purple. I don't know. So I see a purple onion. But red onions are going to be your onions that are packed with the most vitamins. So it's going to be very close in comparison in that regards. But Naya, when she's ready, she'll give you the fun facts about the onions. So now that I have my shallots nice and chopped and ready to go, I'll just move this a little bit closer so you guys can see. You see that? And now I'm going to go ahead and heat up my stove with my 1/3 cup of oil. And I'm going to start getting my skillet ready to toast my shallots. So we'll go over to the stovetop. Yeah, as the red onion. Now, what about the vitamins? Like, what types of nutrients does the red onion provide? We want some health benefits of the red onion. How's everybody doing in their kitchen so far? Everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thumbs up. So now I love a good dressing. I love a good salad dressing. So this is another salad dressing that you all can put in your repertoire of amazing things that you know how to make on your own for salad dressing. So hopefully this will be a nice flavorful dressing that you could use not just for this salad, but for other salads. Because when I tell you, I am so proud of myself. I have not purchased salad dressing in about 4 years now. All right, so I'm going to make sure I just turn this down a little bit because I don't want it to cook too fast. Because I don't want it to burn. I wanted to give it an opportunity. So basically what we're doing here is we want an opportunity for the oil to get infused with the shallot flavor. And we also want the shallots to brown and to get crispy. Because it's going to be a nice complementary flavor for your salad dressing and incorporated in your salad. Okay. And some of that, oh yeah. I always like watching those. Yeah. I
Did
love
you put
watching
a,
those videos.
excuse me, did you put a second ingredient in the skillet or just the onion? The shallot?
Oil, the olive oil, the 1/3 cup of olive oil.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, no problem. So 1/3 cup of olive oil.
And you didn't wait for the oil to heat up.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I got it. Yeah, I did. I heated up the oil a bit for a couple of minutes and then I put well, my skillet was hot. So I put the oil in, let the oil sit for about a minute, and then I put the shallots in. So you think so the short answer to that is yes. All right, so we are cooking over here. And Naya, did you get those red onion fun facts for us? Yeah, yeah. So one of the things that stood out to me with the red onions is the magnesium. And over the past year or so, I've been having some really significant energy uh deficits. I've had a lot of issues around like just feeling really low in energy. So someone had suggested to me that I started taking magnesium, a magnesium supplement, and my goodness, it has done wonders for me, like within a couple of days. And so, but you know, a lot of these things we can get from the foods that we're eating if we incorporate more plant-based recipes into our diet. And not maybe not necessarily like once again, I'm gonna say I don't, you know, whatever your diet is fine, but to make sure that you are just very understanding and eating intentionally based off of like what your body needs. Figuring out what types of things um support you if you're looking to grow your hair or to improve your skin or for more energy or more iron, more vitamin B, you know, like all of these things are good to know. And we can find all of those things in our food because why? Because our food is our medicine, okay? Yeah. And I eat a lot of popcorn, so so I'm such that makes me I knew you were gonna go there. I walked right into that one. All right. All right. So as you can see, my shallots are starting to get that golden brown color. It's beautiful. And it smells really good. Does anybody have any questions so far about what we're doing, where we at? I don't know, you might have come in late. Feel free to ask any questions anytime. Okay. So that's the oil that we're going to use for our dressing. And you see how golden brown my shallots are. They're nice and golden brown. All right. So we're just going to set that to the side and let that cool a bit before we make our dressing. So what we'll do now is we will go ahead and go on to the next step. So we're going to let that cool. So we're going to go on to our, which I feel like the best thing to do is to get this orzo started.